Oh, this LED light is unforgiving. Who knows that? Oh, that was gross. I only look like kind of crazy today. Not like fully crazy, but slightly crazy. Hello! How the freaking heck? I'm not doing great because I have a sty that's really bad, and they said if it hadn't already started draining, that I was gonna have to go and get it medically drained. Oh my god, I'm really oily. I'm gonna powder my face. I'll be right back. Still look awful. Some would say horrible and unforgiving. I would just say somewhat decent. And we're back. Oh. Okay, now we're back. What am I doing? With the video, but like just with my life in general. What the freaking heck is up? So the grind don't stop. Even though I got a sty, I'm still doing like light everyday makeup because I don't want to put too much on because I like don't want to even get makeup around my eye beside my eyebrow. But I thought, since we really can't sit down and do makeup, we could talk shit about it. So this is going to be some of the products that I think are the actual worst. So I thought we would start complexion based, and I like literally have a whole bag. I think I'm gonna start off with powders first, just because it was a freaking flop for powders this year. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know who she was, but it was a flop for powders. Also, let me be very clear, this video is not going to be super extensive and long because I luckily did not try a lot of makeup this year that I really hated. There are a few bits and pieces that I will throw in, but as far as like mascara goes, there's only a couple. As far as eyeliner goes, there's only a couple. You know, like I only really try to use good makeup that I like and that I use regularly. Like if I like know that, oh, well this brand makes like a really good foundation and then they release a new foundation, I'm probably gonna like that foundation. And yeah, I normally like it, so that's that. But the first product is the Tarte Powder Foundation. I got this because I was like, oh, you know, maybe it'll have, I like the fact it does have like little mesh thingy for you to stick your brush in, but it does not have good coverage, and it doesn't help the fact that I like to be powdery and matte. It just makes me oilier and doesn't set my makeup, so this was a flop and a half for me this year. Another product that was awful. I was actually sent this and their new concealer, so thank you so much, but this ain't it at all on any level. The Bare Minerals Blemish Rescue is a no-go for me. I'm sure there are people out there who love it, and please do not get offended if I mention a product that you guys love and I hate it, but this to me, it had great coverage, really nice coverage, but it was super grainy, and I just felt like I was just putting just gunk into my pores, and this is supposed to like help like with acne and stuff like that, and I was just like, no thanks. You know what I mean? Then the last powder that I hated this year, I love this brand. I think they make some really great products, but this powder from Becca, it's the it's like the Hydra Mist powder. Awful. I like was like, oh, let me use it to touch up my concealer, and then it turned my freaking face yellow, and like I'm yellow. Like I'm pretty olive undertone, and my undertones definitely pull more yellow than anything, but it was tragic. So then moving on just to some other complexion based product. This, love the brand. Oh my god, dog, shut up. Literally, shut up. Shut the hell up. If you get that Vine, let me know. It's one of my faves. Nope, there it was. Damn. I think she stopped. Yep, I already talked about that. Cool. So, love this brand. I think Obsession, Revolution, I Heart Revolution, whoever, they're all made and known by the same people, make some amazing products. However, this catfished the living Christ out of me. And let me tell you why. Because I saw this online and I was like, oh, wow, good one. And it's a bronzer / contour palette, but first of all, this one came crushed. Literally was so worried about my order because it was running late. Everything was fine. This came crushed. And I was like, because it was the last thing I opened. But it's fine. I just put, mush it back together. Just you know what I mean? Most. I have another one too. I swear to freaking God, if my mom's boyfriend doesn't shut up, I'm gonna kill him in his sleep. Just kidding! No, I'm not. But I am. Like, if anything happens to him, like, it wasn't me. Like, I swear to God. So, Ulta just wasn't it this year. They released, I actually think I have like 3 or 4 products from them in this video. But this marshmallow highlighter, it's like a gel texture. Look at that reflect. It's like a gel texture, so you can press down on it and stuff, but it doesn't give you any pigmentation at all. Like, what is that? It's literally nothing. It was one of the most disappointing products. I was so excited about it. I was like, oh my God. And then it was awful. And then another product from Ulta. Well, it's not from Ulta, but it's sold exclusively at Ulta. It's the Naked Tutorials and Maybelline collection. This product was a huge, first of all, what the hell, right? So pigmented, so nice, like, but on a brush, it just doesn't like to go into the skin. It's very like everyday wearable shade, and like I want like a not everyday wearable, like I want like damn, you know what I mean? It covers like cheek products because I don't wear blush like at all, and yeah. So now we're gonna go into primer. I don't use a lot of different primers because like I might try some, but like not enough to be like, oh my God. But the one that I was like really excited about because I have super oily skin was the Fenty one. I got a baby size because I was like, don't think I'll like it just because of the texture. And this literally did nothing for me. It was actually trash. Like actually, just threw it in the trash. Actually awful. Sorry if you like the primer. Love her. A lot of stuff from her brand is killer, but that primer just did nothing for me. I also don't try like a lot of foundations, and like luckily the ones that I have tried this year have been really nice. But this stick foundation by Hard Candy, literally trash, like actually awful. The brush is so stabby and the coverage is not it. Throwing it literally away. Also, like, let me be clear, I really like the liquid formula from Hard Candy. I think it's really good and also really fresh. Fenty by Rihanna. This foundation used to be like so good for me. I don't know if my skin changed and my skin just like eats it up, or like I've just gotten more oily, but like this does not last on my skin. So disappointing because I literally used to love it, but for 2018 it really let me down. This is my second bottle and it's just not it for me in 2018 or in 2019 probably, so sorry about that. But on to eyes, and oh boy, I was really let down by 3 different mascaras this year. The first one is the Wonder Beauty one. I thought, man, for sure gonna love this. The packaging's really dope. The wand is really cool. Literally actually did nothing for me. Hated the most. And then this, I love Sephora Collection makeup. They make so many great products. But this mascara, it's nice, but you have to have something else with it, and like sometimes I don't want that. It has a really interesting wand, smells good and fresh, and sucks. So there's that. And then this, the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Literally trash. Actually hate it. Does nothing for my lashes, and it's awful. So, just when we thought it couldn't get any worse from Ulta, they released this bad boy. This is just one of their Ulta collection brown liners, and I saw the color and I was like, but then I put it in my waterline and it dissipated in 10 seconds actually. It was like I was speed dating and they like, thank you, next me. That's normally what happens. First of all, as a person, she got canceled this year. Didn't like her before the scandal, didn't like her after the scandal. Laura Lee Los Angeles. this palette, honey.
Bitch, what the fuck?
The orange is like decent. This, like, I would go in with a clean finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, am I doing something wrong? This pink feels so scratchy. And it's basically just like pink with a glitter overlay. It's kind of gross. The best shade is Hungover. The best shade in this whole palette is Hungover. Look at that. Crazy pigmented, beautiful shade. But the formula is so crumbly. Watch. I don't know if you can see it, but there was so much just grossness on my hand. This palette, I don't know who told her this was a good formula. I don't know who told her to come out with her own makeup line, but trash. I really like the brand. Their brushes are outstanding, but this Crown Beauty palette says Color Story is beautiful, but this color is so patchy and muddy to work with. This color, it's pigmented, but like it just blends out to nothing. Like, they're just not pigmented like I want them to be. And I've tried another palette from them and it was fantastic. I don't know if maybe I got a dud out of the batch or whatever, but this palette was super depressing, like my life. And this next product, I thought it was everything. I thought I was that girl, and I bought 12 of them at once. It's the AOA Studio Brow Pencil. This, I think for $1, the packaging is amazing. For $1, the formula is pretty good, but it's super waxy, and at the beginning of this year, my brows were trash. Like, I mean, I think they've gotten a lot better now, but they were literally trash at the beginning of the year. So I was like, yeah, this is the best thing ever, and my brows were super patchy and chunky, and there was like pieces missing. It was all because this formula is so waxy, and now I have 6 of them left. That's how like much I used it and went through it. And I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these. They've just been sitting in the bottom of my drawer for like the longest time. And I'm like, this is slightly problematic, kind of. Last little bit of product is all about the lips. I have over 250 lipsticks. I am a lipstick whore and I don't do bad formulas. I literally return ones that are bad and I don't keep them around because they literally stress me out and make me cranky. Sorry, it sounded like someone was coming to bother me. Love this Milani lip oil, so nice. However, the packaging cracks so easy, and I put this in my bag, and then one day I opened my bag and there was lip oil everywhere on everything. So this is trash. This is a fresh one, and I just can't travel with it because it leaks all over the place. So love the product. I mean, love the formula, hate the packaging. And like, look how nice this doe foot is. It's like so good and fresh, but it just leaks horribly. So don't travel with it at all, okay? A warning from me to you. So the 2 least favorite bullet lipsticks for the year, I don't wear a lot of bullet lipsticks, so I don't buy a lot of them, but the Too Faced Peaches and Cream lipsticks, the color right here, I think it's called Sure Thing. It is awful. Goes on to such a beautiful color, feels super creamy. It gets super patchy, and I don't have dry lips because I constantly moisturize them, but it found dry patches to cling to, and I was like, where are you coming from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Sty Eye Joe. Holy shit, that's me. And then the next one is from Hard Candy, and I love the color. It's super pretty, and that was the Too Faced one, but this color is so pretty. It's called Manatee. Manatees are my favorite animals, well, one of them, and it's awful. I literally hate it so much, and it's so depressing because it's such a good lipstick color. Look at it. It looks like Medusa from Jeffree Star. It's so nice, but it's awful. Literally awful. Drink every time I say awful in this video. Awful. As far as liquid lipstick goes, I didn't have a lot of misses this year. I found actually a lot of great products that I really love, and they'll be coming up in my favorites video soon. I don't know when, but I'll film it when I have a moment to do it. But these 2 liquid lipsticks, like just the formula overall, especially these colors, are awful. This one's from Galactic. It's super patchy and very sticky. Like, you go, so awful. And then this one from Collab Beauty, love the brand, thought I was gonna love this color. It's super, super patchy, and then like one layer is one color, then another layer is another color, then a third layer is a completely different color, and This is my second one because I had the first one. I don't know what happened. Literally wore it once, hated it, put it in my vanity. Nothing happened. I went to wear it again, like, let me give it a second chance. Pulled this up and went to do like this, and the whole top had broken. I'm editing this video like 3 or 4 days later, and I accidentally deleted some of the footage. And by accident, I mean I did accidentally delete some of it, but then like I just went through and like deleted the rest because like it didn't make any sense. It was really choppy without like the part that got deleted.